What's up, guys? It is Spencer with the Fantasy Fanatics. We are back for the first time since last Sunday, right?
We are indeed. Maybe we just become a Sunday live stream. But work schedules made it pretty difficult to do videos or live streams during the week. But on Sundays, we will always be here
Every
for the
single
people.
Sunday morning.
For the people.
Just not like week one, though. That was a rough one.
Yeah, that had some unfortunate events, but we will recover.
We are back. If you have any questions, leave them on the YouTube comments or
on Twitter.
Just ask them on Twitter.
Yep.
We will get to them as soon as we can. We will be doing game picks, setting lineups, finding our favorite props on Underdog in my bookie. Actually, lost all the money I had in my bookie.
Probably just Underdog.
Yeah. Jonathan says, morning, fellas. I have several start-sit questions or conundrums this week.
That is why we're here.
Let us know.
Jonathan, we have a little bit of a new setup. Let us know if we sound okay.
Yes. Leave a comment and just let us know if we sound better than last week, as good as last week, or worse than last week before everybody jumps in here. But let's go ahead and hit some questions real quick because we did get behind last week, so we don't want to have that happen again. Chase Uford says, I'm worried about Burrow this week, especially after last season when Cincy refused to list Higgins as out twice. I got burned both times. Should I start Deshaun Watson, or do you think Burrow will actually be okay to start? I would start Watson. That seems like a truly like a 50-50 toss-up, and Burrow just hasn't been good.
I'd be nervous about his calf. The hell of his calf. He could re-injure that or tweak it at any time, and they'll probably pull him.
Yeah, we'll go Watson here.
Just to be safe.
And Watson's not a terrible option, although he has looked bad, like really bad.
How are we feeling about the North London Derby we got on the TV over here?
Okay. we do not like soccer around here.
We love soccer. Big soccer guy.
And make sure you check out our rankings. I forgot to pull these up.
The FFFanatics.com.
Yeah, Nathan has to get the plugs because I seem to butcher them every single time. Who asked?
We'll also have lots of props today. We've had a few questions from a few different people about different props we like. We'll put together parlays. We got Ryan coming on around 10.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Ryan will be on again this week around 10. We'll smack some parlays. We'll do our game picks. It is going to be a great weekend for football. I'm cooking up one right now as we speak.
He said, coming through great. Sound is very clear, and I like the new visual layout. See?
Wow. Okay. Whoa.
See, I think it looks more clean. We don't have as much up here.
Should we replace Spencer's Buffalo jerseys in the background with my Seattle jerseys? Let us know.
See, I think the new setup looks
Thank you,
good
John.
too. I'm gonna try to. I will be right back.
Oh, what is going on here?
I need to change. There we go.
I mean, it just disappears under the table. Oh my goodness gracious! This kid's an issue. This kid is an issue as we start.
We're back. We're back. Could you imagine if someone just hopped on and just saw that?
Yeah.
So I thought I spilled the coffee on me. We did spill the coffee before going live. That's why we were just a tad late. Let's get
this kid's a mess.
Couple more questions before we start some of our favorite props. Laporta or Woods in place of Waddle? And do you think Tony Jones is a viable option at running back? I would think he is. I think I'd prefer Spears over Tony Jones. Do you agree?
Let me see. Let me read it. Laporta or Woods in place of Waddle.
I think we're going Sam Laporta there, right?
Do you think Tony Jones is a viable option? Either him or Spears, especially if Amon-Ra isn't 100%. Laporta might be great.
Yeah, Laporta's been good the past couple weeks.
They're playing Atlanta. Atlanta's look pretty good, so they may need to throw to keep up.
We're going Spears or Jones?
I'm going Tony Jones.
Okay.
I'm going Tony Jones.
I don't really have a dog in that fight. So
yeah, it's potentially two backups. I think Tony Jones has a better chance of being the main guy.
Yeah.
Over Keandre Miller.
It's a wild question.
That is, oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not that wild of a question, but if you would have told me that was happening week one. Or
Stroud did just throw like 100 times last week.
They're going to be down so much, so he's not a bad fantasy option.
Yeah.
He's probably a starter in 2 quarterback leagues. So
he's
top, 20, 22 fantasy quarterback?
Yeah.
I wonder where we have him ranked. We probably have him at like 25. No, we have him at 18. So,
Yeah, he throws the ball a lot, and he finally looked good.
should I start the Colts? I have the opportunity to pick up Baltimore, Seattle, Cleveland, Jets. Pretty sure we have the Jets ranked highest out of all those.
See, the Colts play Baltimore. I would not be excited about that one. We've got the Jets at 7. We've got Baltimore at 8.
Yeah, so I think we go Jets here. Jets have a really good defense, and they are ranked highest in our rankings. Do we have Miami higher, actually?
The Jets are playing
No.
New England.
Yeah, so I love that matchup.
You think that's just going to be a low scoring?
Yeah, Robbie was just a week ahead. There is actually a tropical cyclone in that. Where are they playing?
Jonathan said we need a Packers jersey.
Where is the? If we were to get one, who would it be?
What?
A Packers jersey.
He said we need a Jordan Love jersey.
Jordan Love. Yeah. I think it'd have to be like Aaron Jones. I love Aaron Jones.
Maybe Luke Musgrave.
A Kenneth Walker jersey is
Yeah.
acceptable though.
Yeah.
Nathan should be having that. He's the Seattle fan.
Yeah, I do need to add that to my collection.
Advice needed: Brandon Cooks, Christian Kirk, Jordan Addison, or Josh Kelly need to play too. You're gonna hate this. I don't love him as much as I loved him last week, but I think Josh Kelly's the play here. One of them.
I think you got to go Jordan Addison. I would go Addison and Kirk.
Really?
Yeah, there's no Zay Jones this week, so Kirk's going to be in those 2 wide receiver sets. I told you last week I wasn't a fan of Josh Kelly. That smacked. He had an awful week.
Let's see if
They're
we
gonna
have Kirk or Addison ranked.
The only
higher.
thing is with Josh Kelly is that game should be very high scoring, so maybe he falls in the end zone. I just think it's going to be a passing fest.
We have Addison ranked slightly higher.
Then who?
Kirk.
I would go Addison and Kirk out of those 2.
We're spinning a wheel.
We're doing it?
We're doing it.
Okay.
You know, people are going to watch. We usually don't do this to make decisions.
Only for Spencer's lineup questions.
Yeah, I did hit the wheel last week. The wheel is 2 for 2. It did choose Mike Evans. I'm trying to find a good wheel.
It's sad that this is what it's come to.
All right, we got Addison. No, we got Kirk and Kelly.
Yeah, Kirk and Kelly.
Here we go.
All right.
Christian Kirk, Josh Kelly. We'll decide. The wheel is 2 for 2 this year. It hit Mike Evans over Chris Godwin both times.
And it's Josh Kelly. It was always Josh Kelly.
It was always Josh Kelly.
The wheel said it was. You got to respect the wheel.
All right. We're going Kelly and Addison. I'm sure people just love to know that we're deciding their lineup questions by spinning a wheel.
Yeah, we won't be doing that very much. I hope.
Yeah. Just for mine. Kenneth Gainwell or Tyler Algier?
Yeah, did you hear how Arthur Smith pronounced his name?
Was it Algier or Algier?
Algier.
Okay.
Algier.
Now we know. Agreed on giving up Mark Andrews and getting back Josh Jacobs full PPR redraft.
I think that really just depends on your team. If you've got a good backup. Yeah. If you got a good backup tight end and are a little bit light at running back, I think it's a great trade.
Jeez, I'm just struggling typing.
What'd you put in the coffee this morning?
Jeez,
what is going on?
Oh my god,
this is awful. Spencer's a little drunk at the wheel. I mean, it is 9:05.
I did do a cold plunge
9:10.
this morning. Close to a cold plunge. Not really cold plunge, but
Like a cold, wet 75 degrees.
Zach Moss, Brees Hall, or Kendre Miller at RB2. I think it's probably Zach Moss. Let's go check the rankings for Zach Moss versus Brees Hall.
I'm not too excited about Brees Hall against New England.
We have Moss at 20.
Yeah, 2 spots ahead.
Yeah, so we'll go Moss. See, I actually like Brees Hall this week.
Against New England?
Yeah, I have him at over 46.5 rushing yards.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that's really liking him. That could equal like 5 fantasy points.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
not great. Pacheco or Brees Hall, who gets the start? Pacheco is dealing with an injury, so we'd have to bump him. We'll stick to our rankings. Isaiah Pacheco. You have him in RB13. Would you move him down after the injury a little bit?
I mean, the matchup against Chicago is so good. If he stays healthy the whole game, I see a top 12 finish, like without a doubt. He's going to find the end zone. He's going to get lots of yards because that defense is awful.
I mean, Chicago did make Rashad White look good last week.
They do have Tremaine Evans, so
Pacheco or Roshan Johnson. This could be an interesting question a few weeks down the line, but
I think Rashawn is taking that job. But for this week, definitely Pacheco.
Oh, Herbert was in that too. I didn't see that. No thanks.
No.
Christian Kirk, Nose Jones, or Puka. Oh, come on now. This is all caps right here. Puka. Hey, if we get any Puka questions, I just have to say Puka.
We're screaming at him, all caps.
Kyle Pitts or Hunter? Oh, Hunter Henry.
Without looking at the prop.
I think Hunter Henry's the play here. This is crazy to say, but Hunter Henry.
I do too. He's been, top 3 tight end so far?
I think he's number 1.
Without looking at the prop, what do you think Michael Thomas's receptions and targets are at?
I saw this earlier. 4.5 receptions.
It's at 5 now.
Really?
How many targets?
8.
It's at 7.
Really?
Did you hammer the over on both?
Who are they playing? Green Bay?
Yeah, in Green Bay. I think they're going to have
Assuming Jair Alexander will probably guard Olave, right?
Yeah. He's not going to fall into the slot.
That's gonna.
I think you go empty over 5 catches.
Nathan's over here setting up his props right now.
Yeah, we will be getting to these later.
I'm trying to see where Hunter Henry is on the year. He is number 1 tight end on the year.
Yeah.
So I tried. That was my number 1 waiver I was trying to pick up.
Are you serious?
It's always good to have a really good handcuffed tight end. I saw where you picked up Ty Chandler as your number 1 waiver and then dropped him.
Yeah, the Cam Akers.
Disgusted Jonathan Mingo.
The Cam Akers.
Nico,
have you seen the chart? Hold on. Have you seen the chart about Jonathan Mingo's? Let me find this. I can't remember how they explained it. I'm going to find this.
Nico Collins, George Pickens, Miles Sanders, or Jerome Ford. Good Lord, that is loaded.
Let's see here.
I would drop Musgrave for Ertz. Would you? If you have if you have a really good tight end, I think I'd keep Musgrave for the upside.
But if you need one like right now?
Yeah, I think I would go Ertz. You agree?
I think that's fair. Like you were starting one this week.
Yeah, I think I would go Ertz like short term, Musgrave long term.
Yeah. Let me find this chart I was talking about.
Nico Collins, George Pickens, Miles Sanders. I think we go Sanders here. Even though I really like Nico Collins. He's been balling. Fabuch09 says Geno or Jordan Love. I wonder who we have ranked higher. Probably Geno Smith.
Here it is. So can you go on Twitter real quick and pull up Ryan Heath? You know who this is?
Maybe.
He makes some great like data charts about receivers, running backs, all of them. I want you to pull this one up.
I'm trying to see who we have ranked higher. Tutu Atwell or
who's the other one?
I can't remember.
Tutu or
Sky Moore.
Oh, Tutu, definitely.
Yeah.
Sky Moore's awful.
Yeah, we'll go Tutu there. All right, what's his name?
Ryan Heath. You guys are needing some advice for
which Ryan Heath do we have here?
Yeah, that top one. The top one. You're gonna scroll down. You'll find a chart. It'll take you a little bit.
I like that one right there.
Oh god, that's so gross. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. I saw this the other day. Keep going. You're almost there. Next one. That one. Yeah, right there. Look at where Jonathan Mingo is on this chart.
Hold on. Puka Nacua. Is that a good place to be?
Yeah. You want to be
like a great place.
You want to be as far to the right and up as possible. Like
shout out
where
Dawson Knox. That's the first thing I saw right there.
Yeah.
Shout out Dawson.
Little
Knox.
Noah Brown down there.
Jordan Addison.
But look where Jonathan Collins. What am I talking about?
Jonathan Mingo.
Jonathan Mingo. I just said Jonathan Collins. Jonathan Mingo is compared to the other receivers. He's around guys like Devonta Smith, Chris Olave, Mike Evans, Calvin Ridley, CD. If he can get some competent quarterback play from Bryce Young, he's going to have a monster second half of the season.
I'm just staring at Puka Nacua over here.
I mean, everybody loves Puka. I would have thought he had been higher than Garrett Wilson, to be honest.
Garrett Wilson seems like a really good place to be on that chart.
And that's part of the reason why I was telling Jerome to make that trade. We posted a poll with a trade earlier. I think it was yesterday.
Oh no, I see Mingo. I've been searching for Mingo this entire time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But you see where you see where he is.
Yeah.
It's just because they don't Yeah, look at the comments. They're on the right. Jonathan Mingo keeps popping. Could be very good when/if the Panthers click.
It would take. Why is Donkey Kate all the way down there? I guess tight ends are going to be lower. This is air yards.
Most of them. Yeah.
Zach Ertz is pretty high up.
Yeah.
Right there.
We've got a couple YouTube questions.
That's an interesting chart. I like that.
I love stuff like that. Little nuggets.
So Nathan is predicting Jonathan Mingo to be a wide receiver 1 this week.
I think no. I think second half of the season, if Bryce Young can get to click, that's going to be a very viable option down the stretch.
All right, Jonathan says, I'm down Anthony Richardson in a super flex league, in the Blitz league. I think I know which one you're talking about. Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Kenneth Walker, Bijan in the lineup with Najee and Michael Thomas on the bench. Would you play Najee or MT over any of them? I think I would play
Kenneth Walker, Christian Watson.
I think I'd play Michael Thomas over Christian Watson.
Yep, I agree. Watson's not 100%. He may not even play. I think he's still a game time decision. Even if he does play, he's going to draw probably Lattimore.
Yeah, so we've been talking about how we like Michael Thomas this
Love
week.
Michael Thomas.
Cheezel says Pittman or Josh Kelly. If it's okay, so tap PPR.
I think you got to go Pittman. Andy Dalton's going to be throwing more than Richardson.
Yeah, Josh Kelly burnt me last week. And starting Evans, Flowers, Henry, and Kyron Williams.
Yeah, let's go Pittman there.
It's a weird full flex layout lineup, but basically you can play any combo of those 4 and need to bench too. Yeah, I like Michael Thomas over Christian Watson. I would keep Najee on the bench. I was going to say try to trade Najee when you can, but
if there's a game where he finds the end zone once or twice, get rid of him. I think Jalen Warren's going to take that job by the end of the year.
It's so bad.
And I think Warren's a great player. He's kind of in the same situation that James Conner was in with Le'Veon Bell when Le'Veon Bell started to decline.
It's become the new Tony Pollard and Zeke.
Yeah, literally. Yep.
Rodney Richardson says advice needed Brandon Cooks, Christian Kirk, Jordan Addison. Pretty sure we already answered this question, right?
No, we had a similar one. We've got a lot of the same.
Yeah, we answered the same one. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Gotcha.
don't answer questions twice around here. Fred says who to start in the second running back position: Jalen Warren, Josh Kelly, or James Conner.
Oh, I mean that's a little tough because Conner's playing Dallas, but I think James Conner's their only good player.
Yeah, I'd still go James Conner in an awful matchup.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one where I would consider Kelly, but man, that's tough.
Danny has a stacked lineup here. Needs 4 in PPR: James Cook, Miles Sanders, George Pickens, DeAndre Hopkins, Gus Edwards, Josh Kelly, and Chris Godwin.
4 flex spots. That's a weird lineup.
So we'll go Cook.
Yep.
Sanders.
Yep.
Those are the first 2.
Yep. I'm going.
I like Gus Edwards this week.
It's full PPR.
They face the Colts, so good matchup.
Yeah.
Do we go Gus?
Do we just go maybe Pickens?
Yeah, I like Pickens.
I like Pickens.
And then Hopkins over Gus and PPR?
I'm not too excited about Hopkins. He didn't practice Friday, was limited thirds after being full Wednesday.
Would we thank Chris Godwin here?
Who do the Bucs play?
They play the Eagles. Very tough matchup.
Yeah.
But Mike Evans could get locked down by Darius Slay, though.
Yeah, Slay's not going to go in the slot.
And Justin Jefferson, you can't really compare. Like, Justin Jefferson had a really good game, but
Baker falls apart against pressure.
So maybe he just dumps it off to Chris
I think
Godwin.
it's either Gus or Kelly for me.
Our rankings.
I think we go Kelly here. Oh, that's tough. I think we go Kelly just because that's going to be such a high-scoring game.
Do we still have Justice Hill ranked? If we do, we need to get rid of that. We do.
Oh, Kelly and Gus are back-to-back. Yeah, ignore the rankings. You haven't updated them since the news came out yesterday, the injury news.
Yeah, so
Kelly and Gus are back-to-back. I think maybe you link Kelly just because that's probably going to be higher scoring.
Yeah, go over some props right now while I update this right here. Get Justice Hill the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's get him out. So, for those of our followers who partake in betting, we will be firing some later. But just to run you through a few that I've found so far that I think are absolute locks. Maybe throw 3 or 4 leg parlay with some of these. Give me Zach Wilson under 12 fantasy points. I think against that New England defense, he's going to have a very tough time getting anything going. They're going to have to rely on Brees to move the ball whatsoever because Belichick's going to take away Garrett Wilson. He always takes away the number 1 option. Give me Bijan over 68.5 rushing yards. They are playing Detroit, and Bijan is a freak. He's like a 70-yard tud waiting to happen any touch. Give me Robert Woods over 3.5 receptions. I think he's going to be the main target for C.J. Stroud. Give me Elijah Moore over 3 catches. He has had the first 2 weeks. He had I think he's averaging 9 targets, but only 3 catches. If he still gets the targets, which we think he will because Chubb's out, they're going to have to throw more. I think that's free. We both this is one we both have in some of our parlays. Gus over 49.5 rushing yards. No Justice Hill. I don't think Melvin Gordon's going to have a big role. I think he's going to get probably at least 60-70% of the running back touches. Do you agree there?
Yeah, I think Gus Edwards is a great play this week.
You think he gets 60 to 70% of the rushes?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Who's he competing touches with? Melvin Gordon?
Yeah. Josh Allen over 1.5 tuds, passing tuds. Jahmyr Gibbs over 47.5 rushing yards. Dan Campbell said he's getting a bigger role this week. Hopefully, he sticks to his word. They love Reynolds for some reason, but Jahmyr Gibbs is far more talented. Let's see. B-Rob.
Does Craig Reynolds become the Jahmyr Gibbs and Jahmyr Gibbs becomes the David Montgomery?
I think it would put Reynolds in the Montgomery role before they put Gibbs.
That would suck.
That'd be awful.
That would suck.
Give me B-Rob over 14 rushing attempts against Buffalo. They're going to want to run the ball to keep the ball out of Josh Allen's hands. What? Do you agree with that?
Oh, no. I thought you said James Cook. I'm sorry. Continue on. I thought you were talking about Buffalo keeping the ball out of Josh Allen's hands.
Jonathan
they
put
can
another
do that
question.
too.
Jonathan's got another question for
us. Jonathan says, oh, yeah, I updated the rankings. So let me update this real quick before I forget. Jonathan says, half PPR, 1 quarterback flex, Moss or Algier. Sorry. Jeez.
We got to go Moss, right?
Yeah,
Bijan's taking more and more away from Algier.
Yeah. Christian Watson or Josh Reynolds? We go Christian Watson there.
If he plays.
If both play, should I start one over the other or play both and bench Moss and Algier? No, I would still play Moss. Johnny says London or Gus? I think I would go London in PPR, Gus in non-PPR.
Yeah, Atlanta's
Gus
playing
PPR
Detroit
too.
Yeah, I think you got – I don't know. I think you got to go Gus because we saw week 1 – I think those games are going to be more common than not where London and Pitts, for whatever reason, just get shut out.
Yeah, so we'll go Gus. So since it's half PPR,
yeah,
we'll go Gus.
Gus isn't going to catch any balls, but I think he finds the end zone, and he's going to get a lot of volume.
Yeah, Gus is not a great pass catcher.
Yeah.
All right, back to some Twitter questions. I think that's
so. We decided Kelly there.
Yeah, we'll go Josh
Kelly and Gus. They're both probably equal options this week. I'd slightly lean Kelly in that one. I don't know.
He says, let's get some of these first.
Yeah.
Half PPR, DJ Moore, Addison, or Moss. It's between Moss and Moore for me.
Really? I was going to say it's between Moss and Addison. DJ Moore is playing the Chiefs.
We'll go Zach Moss since we have differing receivers there.
I was going to say Addison's playing the Chargers. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
I just don't think the long touchdown every week is very sustainable. Hopefully he starts just throw some short passes to him.
They need to start playing him more over KJ Osborne.
It doesn't make any sense unless KJ Osborne's the better run blocker. I understand. Stay on the Flames with Zach Moss. Gross. I love it. Zach Moss is a stud.
Oh, God. That's why Buffalo got rid of him. They didn't want him. They chose Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary and Nyheim Hines.
He didn't. I talked to my dad about this earlier. He just did not fit Buffalo. Buffalo needed a pass catching running back. And Zach Moss just isn't that. PPR flex need Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Brian Robinson. What's wrong for? Jeez.
Buffalo chose a bowling ball over him, shipped him to Houston, and then Nyheim Hines can't evade jet skis. So it's like, what? They chose that
picture I sent you.
Yeah, that was awful. They chose that over Zach Moss.
I don't think we could show that, can we?
No, we're not sharing that.
Who is the better long-term hold at receiver? Tank Dell, Josh Reynolds, Kadarius Toney, or Jason? I go Jason.
Jason. Yep. I rank it Jason, Tank Dell, Kadarius Toney, then Reynolds.
Am I a dick for thinking that I wanted DK to be out this week?
Yes.
I could just see Jason just get a bunch of looks. Musgrave and Ferguson. Those are two like.
Oh my gosh, Arsenal has scored.
Oh man,
Sorry.
that sucks.
We'll stay away from the soccer talk.
So he gave up Mark Andrews. He has Musgrave and Jake Ferguson.
I think down. I would probably
Let's
start.
find a good GIF to put on this.
Is it Jif or Gif?
I'm not sure.
Isn't Jif peanut butter? This would be Gif.
Let's put it you.
Yeah, maybe the second one on the top from the left.
That one right there.
Yeah.
That's such a jerk comment. Though.
That's what you do, though.
Hold on.
Like you
Let's
flame
go
people on our
with-
Twitter.
Let's go with Let's see what we got.
Yeah, top right.
Yeah, there we go. That's a GIF. I don't like that GIF. Is it GIF or GIF? I'm pretty sure it's GIF.
Jif, Gif. I don't know. I thought Jif was peanut butter.
David says, who to flex? Flirks. Tyler Algier or Gus Edwards? We'll go Gus
We'll
there.
go Gus. Yep. Algier's a decent flex, but I prefer Gus.
Kendrick Bourne or Robert Woods? I'm going Woods here.
I'm going Woods as well. They're going to have to throw, and he's been leading them in targets alongside Nico Collins. As long as Tank Dell doesn't take his role, Woods will be he's kind of like Jarvis Landry on the Browns.
Yeah.
Kind of mid.
Pittman or London at flex?
I'm going Pittman,
I'm going Pittman too. I think that's pretty easy.
even though last week you were flaming Pittman.
Yes, I did not believe in Michael Pittman. I'm a known
Pittman hater.
need one wide receiver, one flex out of Hopkins, Dotson, Dell, Gus, Jalen Warren. So we'll go Gus for one of them, and then I think we got to go Hopkins, right?
Yeah, probably Hopkins. I think Jahan Dotson's going to have a breakout game sooner or later. We just got to see it first. I drafted him in a couple leagues hoping that would be early, but it hasn't been. Mark Rodriguez.
Yeah. Mark says, half PPR, Brees Hall or Michael Thomas. I'll go.
Oh, that's tough.
In full PPR, I think I'd go Michael Thomas, but in half PPR, I'm going Brees Hall. I love Brees Hall to death.
I'm just so nervous about that New England defense, though. And I think Michael Thomas is going to get fed. I think they're probably similar.
Puka, no question.
Yeah, we'll go Puka.
What were you saying about Brees Hall and Michael Thomas?
Well, Brees is playing New England, and Michael Thomas is playing Green Bay. I would probably go Michael Thomas.
You know what that means?
You would go Brees. We take this to the wheel.
We take it to the wheel.
We take it to the wheel.
If me and Nathan disagree on one, it's because we think they're both like the same leader, like same, like tier player.
Echelon of players.
So we take it to the wheel to see who gets to choose this one.
Okay.
I think I'm
let's
1-0
get it
today.
close.
All right. Brees Hall.
It was always Brees. The wheel said so.
Yeah. The Will is 2-0 this year.
I would still go Michael
So I would
Thomas.
always go Will.
The Will is undefeated this year, actually.
I think this guy wearing the shirt that makes that?
I don't know.
Or did he just find that? Let's see if he's wearing it. Let's see if you search it up. What comes up? Let's hope nothing bad comes
Yeah,
up.
who knows what's coming up here.
Let's hope nothing bad. We'll go shirt.
Yeah, there it is.
But is anybody wearing the shirt? Let's see if this guy's actually wearing it.
Like, you think this was a morning selfie or something?
I think it might be.
It could have been. Shout out to
I
you.
don't really see any of the same one. He has like a hoodie of it.
Yeah, no. I think that's a selfie.
I think it is too.
We like this shirt. Drop a like.
But I don't know if somebody who doesn't have a profile picture would post a selfie of themselves.
But it's not. It's just a sweatshirt.
And that
respect
I was
it.
trying to see if that's somebody like I think that's a selfie, like in his house. We're trying to analyze.
It looks like it. It looks like it. Yeah, we got to
Okay,
move on.
it
We got to
does-
move on. We got to move on.
I think we got another YouTube question.
Okay.
Oh no, this is just the Puka question. It's always Puka. If you have any questions about Puka,
Puka
always Puka.
until other words.
I think he's wide receiver 9 for us this week.
You have him much higher than me.
Where do I have him?
This is ridiculous, but
I have him at 5.
5. I'm
You have him
at
at
13. Yeah.
Let's go look where other places have him. Let's go to ESPN real quick. I don't think I'm that crazy high on him. If I can just, let's see. I have no idea how to find the rankings on here. I never use computers.
We use computer.
I just use my phone. How do you find rankings? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just keep going. It's Puka.
I've seen other places have them at like wide receiver, like 6 or 7 though.
Did we skip over one?
Yeah, I was just liking this one too.
Okay.
I'm starting to think it's not a selfie.
Nico Mostert, Wilson. You got to go.
Mostert.
Oh man, over Garrett Wilson.
No, we'll go Wilson. I think Wilson's going to upset some people. He had a really crappy week last week before he caught a 75-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he's just so good. It's hard to sit that kind of talent.
Treylon Burks, Robert Woods, or Tony Jones.
Yeah. Half or PPR, full PPR. I think you got to go Robert Woods. I'm not a big fan of Treylon Burks.
Not a big fan of any of those.
Did Jerome dropped Treylon Burks in our main league?
Did anybody pick him up?
No.
Yeah, that's probably where he belongs. Did you see Cameron drop DK Metcalf in one of our leagues?
I did not.
Yeah. And somebody claimed, I think it was Cam Akers over him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got to the 4th priority when DK was picked up.
That's just disgusting.
Pick 2 PPR, James Conner, Rashad White, Josh Kelly, Javonte, Zach Moss. I think it's probably Moss and Conner.
Not Rashad White?
No, I'm not considering Rashad White in that. He faces Philly. Yeah. So, it's probably Javonte and Zach Moss. Hashtag stick to the rankings.
Okay.
So we'll go Moss and Javonte. James Conner does have a really tough matchup.
He does, yeah.
Arizona might not score a touchdown that game.
It's been deleted.
Huh?
It says that tweet has been deleted.
Oh, that's no.
Swiftly moving on.
We spent a long time on that one too.
It's all right.
I think that was just to a previous question.
Yeah.
Swift or Mostert PPR? We got to go Swift, right?
I mean, Kenneth Gainwell's back. Boston Scott is out. That's tough. Miami's playing who?
Denver. Philly's playing Tampa Bay, which is a good run defense.
Yeah.
Go to the rankings.
I think it's going to be hard to sit Swift after last week. Yeah, we got Swift at 12. Yeah, we'll go Swift. Mostert's at 16. Both are good plays, but we'll go Swift. There's no way they don't give him the same role after last week, right?
He looked very good. We answered the same question. Actually, I think this is the one. He deleted the previous one. I think we said Moss and Javonte.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin Eckler might miss a lot of time too. I heard like week 6, week 7 return. That would suck.
Yeah.
With weather being involved and 4-point passing touchdown. Okay, there's never a world where
it's got to be Josh
Allen. You could cut Allen's arm off, and I'd still go Josh Allen.
I mean, he's a much better fantasy player than real life, but he's great for fantasy.
Oh, we have a little beef. Tell me if this was a jerk comment to put. So he said,
let us know.
he said, running back committee season. You mean right? Why are we acting like Kamara's a workhorse plus a goal line back? And I posted the GIF of where he scored his 5th touchdown versus Minnesota. Did he score 5 or 6 that game? It was 6 to tie the record, right?
Yeah,
because there's still a lot of time in that game. So I think he scores 6 that game.
And you're also posting something from 3 years ago?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Spencer's always trying to bury people on Twitter. So if you catch a stray, just understand he's a little premenstrual sometimes.
Does Alvin Kamara have to be a workhorse for it to, for him to be good in fantasy? I don't think so.
He does not, but I think he will be a workhorse. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble talking.
Trayvon Diggs out for the season may make Dallas more vulnerable underneath. I think it makes Ertz a sneaky volume tight end one play this week. Ertz has been a sneaky tight end one play all year.
Yeah, he has.
I would still play Kincaid. I think it's a big Kincaid week.
Yeah,
I can't even talk.
Well, yeah. What is going on here? Something's up with this house.
P. Ryan, JSN, or Ferguson? 2-point reception for Ferguson. Does that make a difference?
I think you go JSN.
Yeah, I don't think that makes a difference.
I think we're still going with Smith and Jigba.
Josh Kelly or Cortland Sutton? I do like the tight end premium leagues because that makes like drafting a tight end way more valuable.
I hate that format to play in.
We'll go Josh Kelly. I haven't even looked up Cortland Sutton's stats this year. He's been such a boring player. What has he done? Oh, jeez.
What's up, Heather, if you're watching?
I think it's probably Kenny watching.
Is it?
Selfie, of course. Okay, so maybe he's watching the...
That's probably Cheezel.
It is... No, Cheezel has... No, Cheezel's on here as Cheezel. Yeah, Cheezel's on here as Cheezel.
Maybe it's a burner. I don't know.
Maybe it's Kenny. For some reason, Cleveland.
Jonathan says Kamara is cooked. Wow.
I
don't know if I agree with that.
I don't hate saying that, but he could still be a very good fantasy player.
I've said this to Spencer. I wish a team, whether it's the Saints or somebody else, would give Taysom Hill a full season of being an RB1. I think he could play.
Yeah, I use him as like a gadget player. I still like using him as a gadget player, doing whatever.
I'm saying like full-time RB.
All right, I'm going to try to get under underdog. We have Ryan coming on at 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to get on underdog real quick, and we can find some props.
Let's do it.
And then we'll do our game picks at 10 o'clock. And let the Twitter questions come in.
Let them marinate like we did last week, and then we'll get back to them. Keep the YouTube questions coming. We will answer them as they come in if you want priority over the Twitter questions. If you need to urgently make a decision at 9:40 in the morning.
Yeah, we stop answer questions at what time do we stop answering questions?
11.
Like
Oh, you're talking about on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll say 12:45 is
around there. That's when we start smacking tacos.
Yeah, we're doing okay. What kind of poverty is this? I can't even get into underdog right now. That's enough reason for me to go to Prize Picks.
Wow, that's unreal.
I can't get into underdog. Why can't I get into underdog?
You probably have to have money to get in.
I have $5 in that. They better let me in here. I'm suing this place.
Wait, this doesn't recognize your location.
And then
you just got to confirm it on your email.
I did. Boom. What kind of poverty is this? I can't even. Okay, here we go. Verify login. Confirm login. Thank you. Now let me in.
Yeah, now you should be able to get in. Hey,
there we go.
Can we blur the bank account up there?
I think I still have $5. I think it has to update. No. Did I? Oh, I used it on your stupid parlay.
Which one? The one that you sold?
Let's see if
because didn't both of mine hit?
No, both of yours did not.
Egbuka
Look
hit.
at Estime.
What was my first one?
Where the hell that
was that? Are you sure that was?
That was your.
I can't remember which ones I put. I know I picked Egbuka.
Yeah, you told me Jaden Thomas. Mine was Marvin Harrison touchdown and Nadrick Estime. I don't think people care about college football.
Yeah, no. Moving on swiftly.
We got a couple YouTube questions. We'll get to them real quick.
Tyreek Hill's got a featured boost.
I don't have a VPN on this computer. Z Smitty says, would you drop Jordan Love, Gus Edwards, or Jalen Warren for Dotson? I would drop Jordan Love.
Well, it depends on the format. Is it a 2-quarterback league, super flex, and who's your other QBs?
Jonathan says drop Gus.
I think Gus is a fine bench option or a flex play if you need him.
I like Gus.
I don't see them bringing in like a Leonard Fournette or
Jonathan Taylor,
somebody like that. That would be the only thing that I'd be hesitant about. Can you imagine that offense with Lamar and Jonathan Taylor?
I think we have to put some money in the bet account here, unless I find like a really good bet. I like. What's Cortland Sutton's stats this year? I was just talking about that. Yeah.
Not too excited about it. Oh, Smitty replied his format.
1 quarterback, 1 flex. Yeah, I would drop Jordan Love. Do you agree?
Yeah. Who's your starting quarterback? Hopefully.
I'm going to guess Tua. They activated or elevated Melvin Gordon and Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
I don't think they made
Kenyon Drake looked decent for him last year, but then they They got rid of him for a reason.
Do we like Tyreek plus minus 37.5 for receiving yards on Cortland Sutton?
I hate the rivals. I much prefer Pick'ems.
Yeah, I don't like rivals either.
We'll fire up something for the featured boost for Tyreek.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set my lineups. Y'all can see just these stacked lineups that I have. All right, this one's already set. This team sucks.
Meanwhile, we're at the top of the leaderboard. You're saying your team sucks.
Hey, yeah, real quick. Shout out Jay. I don't know if Jay's in here.
Shout out Jerome.
Hey, we're not on the top of the leaderboard. I am.
We're the only undefeated.
I think I've
teams.
already locked a playoff spot.
Oh God, here we go. Here we
now,
go.
The team's actually shit.
After
We've
last
gotten
year.
extremely lucky.
Let me text you on.
That lineup is set. Let's go to another one real quick. This one's kind of there's one of them where I lost all my running backs. Jahmyr Gibbs, Zach Moss. I don't think I need to. Right here's playing. We could move. I already got Jonathan Taylor in the IR. Somebody told me in this league to play Amari Cooper over Chris Olave. I like Chris Olave, don't you?
Oh, sorry, Spurs just scored.
Okay, who
It ties it up against Arsenal 1-1.
Would you play Chris Olave or Amari Cooper?
You got to play Chris Olave against Green Bay. Even though he's probably going to draw Jair, he's so good.
Let's see this one right here.
I like Cooper too, though.
This is poverty. This running back lineup is.
Yes.
Rashad White and Kendre Miller. This is a 10-team league.
I mean, it's what?
This is a 10-team
It's a
league.
10-team. Well, you have Saquon. You'll have Roshan here in about 2 weeks.
I had Nick Chubb.
Oh, so you got Saquon and Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
That's awful. Who's on free agency there?
Nobody. That's why I haven't picked up anybody. All the free agents suck. So best running back available is my former Nick Chubb.
Yeah, that's awful. R.I.P.
He is the highest rostered running back available.
Yeah, that's awful.
So none of those are good. And then we go to wide receiver.
Hope it's just a cramp, Jim.
OBJ is available. This might be a 12-team league, actually.
How do you not know?
I'm gonna pick up OBJ. But that lineup, that team sucks. I have stacked receivers. I need to make a trade. I need to trade Mike Evans and DK for a running back who is a starting running back.
Let's get back to some Twitter questions. I probably got a bunch.
We got a few. Dallas Johnson says, one running back, one flex, full PPR. Josh Kelly, Gus, Mike Evans. All right, so Mike Evans has to start here.
Yeah, it's got to be Mike Evans.
Unless he's talking about Chris Evans, which I don't think he's talking about. And Josh Kelly or Gus Edwards. Are we rolling Gus?
I think we determined Kelly over Gus when we have, because we've had a bunch of these. Is this a situation where we just tell people different things?
Yeah, so we don't just put all of our eggs in one basket. Kendre Miller or Jerome Ford? I'm rolling Jerome Ford.
Ford for sure.
Any last minute changes? I like how this looks. Let's find Mike Evans' spot. Never mind. Let's not find Mike Evans' spot.
Does he have a backup tight end? No.
Zach Ertz. Oh, we got to find Puka's spot. Puka's got to play in here somewhere.
Wait, he's got Puka.
I think Puka over AJ Brown, right?
Puka on the bench.
Yeah, Puka
I would
over
put
AJ
Puka
Brown,
over Kyron Williams.
I would put Kyron Williams over Jahmyr Gibbs.
Whoa, I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one.
No, we're putting up a poll.
How big is that league? Because if that's like a 10 or 12 team league, that's a wagon. Who would you start between
who? Yeah, here we go.
Between who? Kyron, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Puka?
No, just Jahmyr Gibbs, because Puka will wipe that. Puka will easily win that. I'm being dead serious. We can put Puka on here if you want. You know what? We will. Puka?
Yeah, we'll put all of them.
Puka Nacua.
Jahmyr Gibbs or Kyron Williams?
I'm going to assume Kyron Williams might win this. I think I would start Kyron Williams over Jahmyr Gibbs.
I couldn't do that. Jahmyr Gibbs has way too much talent.
It's a great problem to have, though.
It is. Unless it's like an 8-team league.
I don't think it is. I think you pick up Kyron Williams and Puka off of the waivers. And that's just a great team. That's winning the waivers.
Yeah, that's dominating your league. The rest of his team, hopefully, he's 2-0.
All right, so I'm going to assume Puka will probably have 50%, Karen 30, Jameer Gibbs 20. What do you think it will be? What do you think the split will be? If you don't stop watching this damn soccer game, I'm going to turn it off.
It's a big game.
Who gives a shit?
Arsenal and Spurs. It's a big game.
It's the second most popular football. If we're sitting Burrow, who are you renting for the week? This is crazy. I think I'm going Stafford. Stafford or Geno?
You know what I was looking at? Stroud. Against
Really?
Jacksonville. They're massive underdogs.
We'll take this to the rankings.
I mean, all three of them are good options this week.
I'm pretty sure we have Geno probably ranked highest.
Probably.
Yeah. Or Stafford ranked. We're disrespectful. 20. So we will.
Should we put that in? I think that's poll worthy. Stafford,
What?
Geno, and Stroud.
To be honest, I don't really give a shit about that though.
Why?
I don't know. It's just kind of like all three options are. Yeah.
I think they're all decent options this week.
All right, let's go back to setting some of my lineups. This team just sucks.
We should fire a parlay.
On underdog?
Yeah.
I might have to put some money in underdog first, and then we will.
Let's do it.
Is this starting lineup fine? 20-team league?
That's a 20-team lineup.
Yeah.
Shout out. You took Bijan from me, even though I was like 12 picks later.
Shout out Puka Nacua.
Shout out.
I don't think I picked him up. I think I drafted him.
Probably.
I wish I could pull it up. I just have a couple more here. I wait to set my lineups on these. I just do waivers, and then I wait to set my lineups on the live streams. I don't say any more. I think that's it. All right. Ryan's coming on in about 10 minutes, so let's fire up a parlay. Let me add some money in here. Can you add $5? Is that a broke thing to say?
Just throw like a little 20 spot on there.
Bench Gibbs, move Kyron up to running back and flex Puka. That's what I'm saying, John.
I don't know about that one.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't know if I can get behind that. Probably that may be a little biased because I have Jameer Gibbs in almost every league.
Yeah, Kyron Williams is a machine.
He is very good.
And then
I was a year early on him.
Puka,
I had him last year.
Puka is clear like the best start there. And then I think Kyron's the second best start. What's the rankings say? Jameer at 9. Damn, weird disrespect to Kyron Williams, putting him below Ramondre. Hey, the rankings is spoken though. Why is Brian Robertson up there?
Why is he so good?
He's going to torch Buffalo today.
I told you for 2 years that dude's nice.
He's going to torch Buffalo today. I can just see it.
I love it. I need him to. I think your dad's going to murder me in fantasy this week.
So Jameer's at 29%, Kyron at 14%, Puka at 57%.
We have 14 votes. Let's calm down a little bit.
Come on now. We need Puka more like 70%.
We gained a lot of subscribers on YouTube last week. Thank you to everybody who did. That was awesome.
All right.
You guys remember DeAndre Swift. Pepper Rich Farms remembers. We do remember. I've had Swift the past 2 years. Burn me.
Jalen Warren expected to get more work, according to Mike Garofalo.
Who is? Jalen Warren?
Yeah, I like a parlay of just taking Justin Herbert's unders.
What?
Boom,
Against Minnesota?
Boom, boom, boom. He sucks.
That's so awful.
I've been on the bandwagon of he sucks for very long, and people are just now starting to he does suck.
Stop.
He can't win games.
Stop.
Wait, what happened in the Jags-Chargers game last year? Playoff. Let me see. I forget.
You forgot?
I forgot. Oh, man. It looks like the Chargers had a pretty good lead at the half, 27-7. And then Justin Herbert happened, and he scored no touchdowns.
Justin
in the
Herbert.
second half.
It wasn't Trevor Lawrence. It was Justin Herbert happened.
But he had the ball in the second half and scored 3 points. Shout out Justin Herbert. That dude is a great quarterback. Dude sucks. Any more Twitter questions now?
Is the Tyreek booster on there?
Searching for parlays on here because get the defensive ones out of here. I hate betting on defensive stats.
Do we have the booster on there? Yes. We need to add this.
Boom, lower.
Lower, really?
I think they're trying to bait people into taking the higher. I think they are.
Lower on Tyreek.
What
with
did he
no
have
Waddle.
last week?
He played New England last week.
See, that was with Waddle leaving. I think they are just baiting people in to taking the over. I'm taking the under. Although he could just catch a 60-yard bomb and just stick his. Never mind.
Wow.
All right, never mind. I do like one thing about Underdog. I do like this right here, the news feed.
Yeah, that is very
That's
good.
about the only thing I like.
Expected to get the majority of the work. What's that? Jameer Gibbs?
The Fantasy Fanatics are reporting that he's supposed to get the majority of the work.
We are indeed.
That's what we'll do. We'll just become like Dove and just post.
Oh gosh, we're doing
We'll just
this
post
now?
all the news.
We're
and
firing
just claim it as
shots
our
at
own.
Dove.
We'll just claim it as
Just
our
let
own.
him be
I'm not
good.
firing shots. I'm just saying he's great at what he does, and that's stealing people's news.
Wow.
Shout out Dove though. I'm blocked on 2 different accounts from him. So okay, so they have moved that down. So I took the 7.5. I got 7.5, and they've moved it down to 6.5.
Yeah.
I wonder what my bookie has it at right now. Let's see.
I think Zach Wilson under 12 fantasy points is so free.
Oh, shout out Usher. He's performing on the halftime show.
Shout out Usher.
That seems 10 years late. Is that disrespectful?
That's a little bit, yeah. I mean,
last
last year they had what?
Can you name the last good song Usher's made? Usher being on the halftime show is kind of an out.
It's like we're living in the mid 2000s.
I know. What's the last good Usher song?
Wasn't last year like Snoop Dogg? Or am I dreaming that? It was
No, that was 2 years ago.
2 years
Last
ago.
year it was Rihanna.
Rihanna.
She was
That's right.
pregnant. She couldn't move. No, that's true. She
Yeah, I
couldn't move.
know.
She couldn't move.
It was like Eli Manning.
The internet did a good job of figuring out she was pregnant. I would have never noticed it. The internet did a good job of finding out she was pregnant. Did you see where Pete Davidson's dating Madeline Klein? Like, what is this show becoming right now?
What are we doing?
What is this show becoming? I'm trying to find I'm just blabbering out nonsense right now, trying to find Tyreek's over under. See if they moved it down. Was 7.5. Still 7.5 on here.
We have a YouTube
Take
question.
the under. Josh Kelly or D Hop?
Josh Kelly or D Hop?
Josh Kelly.
Yeah, we'll go Josh Kelly. I'm not too excited about D Hop because of the injury.
I'm gonna send the link to Ryan real quick.
Okay. We will get Ryan in here.
I don't know. I guess I could just go to. We're gonna have to stop sharing that real quick. Shout out Ryan. Ryan's a clown. It's always very interesting when he comes on.
Shout out Ryan.
You never know what he's gonna say.
Big Bears guy.
Yeah, we have to get his opinion on the Bears. I'm sure he's super high on them. He does keep it real, though. He knows
He
the
is
Bears
very
suck.
realistic about the Bears. That is fair.
He does know they suck. And boy, are they bad.
With so much potential.
This has been the wildest week of like a team.
Wait, do I see a little? Is that Puka Nakua down there that you messaged?
I did. I'm trying to get up Puka on the damn podcast.
My name is.
I tried to send him that. March 1st. I tried to get him on the podcast March 1st
Everybody spam Puka.
to come on.
We got to get him on. We
Fantasy
got to get him on. We
Fanatics.
love Puka.
No, we don't love Puka.
We love Puka.
I love Puka.
We love Puka.
Nathan hates Puka.
I do not hate Puka.
Nathan's a known Puka hater.
I have Puka in my parlays.
Oh, now you jump on the Puka. I did a poll on Puka this week. We're just wasting time until Ryan comes on. I did a poll. People in the chat, let me know what you think of this. How many catches will Puka have this week?
Right there.
1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16 to 20.
16 through. Why didn't you put 16 plus?
12% of people thinks he has 16 to 20 catches. Is that not wild? Is that not wild?
But like 7% of people said 1 to 5.
All right, that is probably Nathan's burners.
There's
Nathan
not.
is
I
a
voted
known-
6 to 10.
Nathan is a. I did say I would pay you $10 if you get this right.
I voted 6 to 10.
I think he catches 11 through 15. He is literally Cooper Cup. Like, until Cooper Cup.
That's
comes
just
back.
crazy.
I need no, never mind. Brees Hall or Jerome Ford. Is it Jerome Ford this week? I'm turning off this soccer game.
Sorry. Just
Brees
saw
Hall,
Bournemouth scored.
Brees Hall or Jerome Ford.
Oh.
Walter
Is this
sa-
a will question?
Walter says Harris, Cook, or Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith. Ooh, Devontae Smith or James Cook.
I would go James Cook.
Yeah, we'll go.
I think
James
this
Cook
is a
there.
big AJ Brown week.
All right, we're going Will here.
We're bringing Will.
We already got Brees on there, so Brees Hall or Jerome Ford. Spin the wheel.
I'm going Brees, probably. It was always Brees. The wheel said it was always Brees. What if you flipped it back and the wheel just kept on going to Ford?
I don't know what you're saying.
We'll never know.
Pick 2 to start: DeAndre Swift, Josh Kelly, Jerome Ford, or Miles Sanders. So Swift and Sanders.
Swift and Sanders, yeah. Swift could come out and just burn so many people if the Eagles go back to
A
game
shout
one.
out to Ryan last week where he said he wanted to be on the quarterback rankings, but he didn't realize that we were doing fantasy quarterback rankings. He thought we were just power ranking quarterbacks. That'd be a cool thing to do.
I would.
Javonte, Christian Kirk, or in my flex spot. I'll go Javonte.
Javonte. Even though I like Kirk this week, we'll go Javonte.
Kirk's going to play this week. I can't wait for some football. Carlson or Koo? This is a ranking
Yeah,
question.
you just go straight to the rankings. Carlson or Koo.
All right. Young Wei Koo.
Where is Carlson in our ranking?
11.
Yeah, we'll go Koo.
Is that a little disrespectful?
No.
Carlson?
No, that's fair.
We got to stick to the rankings.
Kickers are so hard to rank.
I really need to warm up my coffee, but I can't get out of here.
YouTube questions.
You guys should do a extremely hot take challenge. So we used to do that. Shout out to like the first 5 months.
Shout out to Robbie.
Yeah, so
that.
we used to have a segment on our website where we would post 2 hot takes for each position, right?
Yep.
I forgot what that was like. I think we deleted.
Let's
after
fire
we
some this
redid
week.
the website.
Let's get some going.
All right.
We should tweet them out. Tweet them out our hot takes.
Okay, we'll do that real quick. Wait, no, Ryan.
Yeah, and comment on this tweet we're about to send. Comment your hot takes as well.
All right. Should we both do 3?
Yeah, maybe. Should we do 1 for each position? Quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end,
Sure.
or maybe leave out tight end. Just do quarterback.
Yeah.
We'll leave out
we'll
tight
each
end.
do 3. Put Spencer. I can't find the bullet point on here.
What do you mean?
Do you see it anywhere? I want to do like a bullet point. You know what? We'll do this.
What do you mean the bullet point?
I have a bullet point on my Mac. I don't think I have one on here.
Oh, like that.
All right, here we go. So my hot take for quarterback. Let's go look real quick and see if I have anybody ranked super high. Let me text Ryan. Quarterback, I will go.
I got one for me.
All right, what's yours?
CJ Stroud throws for over 350 yards. Is that hot?
That's not hot.
Is that hot?
Threw for 380 last week.
Yeah, but doing that again, is that okay? I'll find a better one.
Come on, Nathan. These are supposed to be flaming hot takes. Like mine right here. Sam Howell throws four touchdowns
Okay.
this week. Sam Howell's going to eat up Trey White. He's going to make him his bitch.
I'm going to say Zach Wilson. This may not be hot either. Zach Wilson gets held to under
I would say
under 100 yards.
I don't think that's hot.
You think it's hot? 100
No,
yards?
I think his props at like 137.
100 yards? Wow, that's wild.
Tell Nathan to just go hot here. Need a quarterback in case Burrow is out. Full PPR.
Okay, I got you. Derek Carr.
I'm not sure.
Derek Carr, 5
Who are the quarterbacks available? What? Derek Carr, 5 touchdowns?
Is that hot enough? Is that hot enough for you?
That's very hot. Yes, I like that.
Okay.
That is hot.
Derek Carr, 5 tuds.
Quarterback Geno, Stafford, or Wilson. We're going Geno here. We're going Geno Smith.
Okay.
So what'd you say?
Ryan's waiting for us.
We will get Ryan in here.
1 second,
Just
Ryan.
a second. I don't know if he can hear us right now. What'd you say?
Give me
Derek Carr.
5 tuds.
You want to go 4+?
Yeah, 4+. 4+.
Okay, yeah, we'll go 4+. 5 is a lot. Let's put these on real quick.
Did you throw these through the dishwasher?
Yeah, I put them in the
I
washing
don't even
machine.
want to know what this is.
I don't. That's the dog barking.
Okay.
Dog chewing it. Not
Okay.
me.
I was
Not
about
me.
to say, I don't even want to know.
So I'm not sure if we are going to be able to hear Ryan. Let's try this real quick. It sounds really weird in my ear right now.
Wait, you've got the wrong one.
What do you mean?
Oh, you swapped them from last week. Last week we went right, left.
Well, I don't think you want to take this.
This one you went right and left. This, it's awful. What are we doing?
Ryan, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you guys. How are you?
Delayed. That was like a weather report.
Oh,
delay right there.
No, I did it on purpose. I had to do that. I had to do it to start it off. What's going on, guys?
Do that every single time we talk to you.
Just start like a weather
There
delay.
we
Be like,
Right now we're doing some hot takes. Do you want to get in on this?
I could get in on some hot takes. Yes, let's pull.
All right, you got one quarterback, one running back, and one receiver.
Let's pull up the game for the week here.
And we'll determine if it's hot enough to go on here. My running back take, Brian Robinson. No, I'm just kidding.
Mine is Kenneth Walker, runs for 200 yards.
Okay. Who are they facing? Panthers?
Carolina, yeah.
Okay, this sounds really weird. Does it sound weird on your end? It's like making my eyes water.
What?
Kenneth Walker has 200
yards.
Okay, wait. So you do what is it? A
one
quarterback,
running back, one of each position besides
Yeah.
tight end.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just. Is James Cook going for 150? A hot take.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Is
I
it
don't
a
know,
hot
'cause
take?
he got-
Is it a hot take to say Tyreek's going to get 200 yards?
Yeah, I'd say that's hot.
Even though he did that week 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for another one there, Bob.
I think he's going to do that again against the Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to get smoked today. Watch them lose.
I got one for a negative. You're going to hate this. Jahmyr
Oh, here we go.
Gibbs has less than, jeez Louise, 35 yards this
Oh,
week.
here we go. This is unreal.
Okay,
It's
I'm
a hot
going to give
take.
you that I hate to give you. Patrick Mahomes throws 6 touchdowns against the Chicago Bears.
So, okay, hold on.
Is that hot?
I'm reading Jonathan's comment here. Jonathan, if you can let me know who Puka's agent is, I actually DM'd his brother because his brother liked one of our posts. So I DM'd his brother. I got left unread, though. So
It's a tough look.
could you imagine having an intro from Puka Nacua?
Having Puka and his brother?
No,
Double
just
Puka?
just Puka have it like our intro. Like, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Fanatics.
It's Puka Nacua with the Fantasy Fanatics.
No, he just warms everybody up to see us.
Okay. I mean, if that's what we're going for.
I don't think he'd ever do that, though. That's pretty corny. Yes, let me know who Puka's agent is, and I will send him a DM.
I
on stream.
got my receiving one.
All right, what was Ryan's quarterback one?
Patrick Mahomes throws 6 touchdowns against the Chicago Bears.
Is that hot though?
We'll say 5.
No, I'm going 6 here.
He said 6.
Okay,
Why?
all right.
Why? What are you doing? He said 6.
Yeah, but that's not realistic, though.
It is
the
realistic.
Bears? Yeah, that's
The Bears aren't going to
definitely-
put up any points, though. So by 35-0, they're going to take him out.
No, I mean, dude, it's happened.
So one of my prop bets actually have Justin Fields over a half a passing touchdown.
Oh, you
Jonathan
should
says he's
probably-
working on it. Thank you, Jonathan.
Cash
Let's would you still play Chase with Burrow being questionable? I would play
We should-
Amon-Ra over him.
You should fix that TDs there. You got a lowercase d and the rest of them.
Yeah, does that
This
not
is why we have Ryan
bug the
on
hell out of
here.
you
This
too?
is why we have Ryan on here. Okay, now
because then you're gonna want to delete it. And
Poverty.
it's not letting me see my mouse. That's not great. Now we just have to.
Can you hit that a little harder for everybody to hear?
Well, I'm getting a little frustrated with this shit ass computer. So, see how I can.
Tony Pollard runs for 150 yards.
Against Dallas, is that hot as well? Yeah, that's pretty hot. 150 is a lot.
Against Arizona.
150 plus rush yards, not total yards.
Or should we say total yards?
No, total yards. I don't think that's too odd of a take against Arizona. Jonathan says if Kenneth Walker runs for 200 plus yards, drinks are on me. Oh, yeah, he does have Kenneth Walker, I think, because he told us to get a Kenneth Walker jersey. Nathan, what did he say?
He's talking about you. He said that dumbass tell you what he did this morning. Like, what'd you do?
Oh, little cold plunge.
Yeah, he told me. He FaceTimed me from the pool. What an idiot.
I got in the pool at 7:30 this morning in 55-degree weather.
They're probably not even putting chlorine in that pool anymore.
It does. It smelled really strong, like chlorine.
Ugh.
I'm thinking I may have just inhaled too much, like
Yeah.
chlorine. That's why we're not up to 100%.
Right,
All right.
bit
Does anybody have
lighter.
their receivers? I don't think anybody's done.
Yeah,
the
I've got mine. Michael Thomas, 13 catches.
All right. I have to go something with Puka here.
13 plus catches.
I know what I'm having. 13 plus.
You're not going to spell it Michael Thomas like the rest of the people there?
Everybody know who's MT is.
Is it?
Oh no. Okay, no, we're good. All right. So I don't even know if this is hot. Puka has 20 plus catches.
29.
Yeah, we can do 29. Is 20 plus hot?
I'd probably unfollow if I saw that.
No, we'll say 18.
Whoa.
18. Jesus.
He had 15 last week. He had 20 targets.
This guy's insane. That's right. Jeez, he's crazy. Watch him get like.
Watch him have like 3 catches. Yeah, watch him just get shut down.
First drive, a little rolled ankle.
Oh, okay. What is your deal? All right, Ryan, you got your receiver. Hot take.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill, 200 yards.
All right, I need to spell out Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that could
People
taste
think
him.
Taysom.
TR.
That's not a bad pick either.
He's surprising people today. He knows how to spell Tyreek.
All right, instead of putting Ryan, we're going to put just so the Conor McGregor fans know.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring over some UFC guys.
Yeah, there we go. Look at us being good people. Let's find a good GIF for this.
Is it GIF or GIF, Ryan?
I think it's GIF.
I think it's GIF as well. He's talking about peanut butter over here while he's putting pictures
Shout
on
out
people's
office.
tweets.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's insane. This guy is insane.
All right,
Dude,
game
nuts.
picks time.
Yeah, we got to go through our game picks.
I don't know how to
Look
get
at Jonathan's in the comments.
I came back last week a little bit. I had a really good week.
Put that on the
after a
screen.
poor-
I don't hate Josh Reynolds having that.
I think we all did pretty well last week, didn't we?
Yep. Good showing last week. Really impressed with it. So
Yeah, Jonathan says 110 yards, 3 touchdowns for Josh Reynolds.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Walter.
So I said I would play Amon-Ra. Assuming
Over Chase?
Amon-Ra's on his bench.
There's no shot. Like, who's your receivers in this league? You have Jefferson
Puka.
Hill and Puka.
He probably has Puka. I'm going to guess he has Puka.
Rank the Qs. What up, Robbie?
yes,
Look at that
rank.
profile picture.
Yes.
No, the Qs should not be ranked. They faced
yes,
Army.
yes.
Now, shout out to our Army.
They're
but
playing
they don't have a
JV
football
teams. They're playing JV teams.
And they're
Salute
blowing
to our
them out.
Army, but the football sucks.
Sean Tucker, RP1.
Oh, did you see? Robbie deleted one of the comments, but I posted something about Sean Tucker this week, and he got
Syracuse.
mad about it.
And I'm gonna clip this for when it happens.
Didn't
I'm
I
gonna go
get to,
back. I'm gonna go back and clip this. Syracuse is going to beat Clemson next week.
No,
They're gonna go to UNC and beat UNC, and then they're going to go to Florida State and beat Florida State.
If they beat Florida State, I will personally. I don't know. I got to do something.
If they beat one of those 3 teams,
stop.
We will give you a podcast.
They can beat one of those 3 teams. They can beat Clemson or
They
Carolina.
cannot beat Clemson.
There's no
they're
shot
definitely
they're
going to beat
beating
Clemson
Florida State.
next week at the Dome. They're going to beat Clemson at the Dome next week. They're 100%.
No, they're not.
There's no chance they beat Florida State. Though. That's absurd.
Let's get Joshua's question real quick. Does that say
We need
Joshua?
that game back.
Yeah.
We need that game back from last year. So
Mostert, Madison, Swift, Najee, Ford, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Zay Flowers, Amari Cooper, Josh Reynolds, Nico Collins. Woo! All right, so
Might as well
let's go to
just
our
send your
running
whole
backs
team.
first. Mostert and Swift is the running backs.
I can get behind that.
3 wide receivers. We're going Mike Evans
Yep. Mike Williams
and Amari Cooper.
and a marker. Yep.
And then maybe flex Mike Williams. Or no, we just
I would maybe
Flowers and Nico.
flex. I would maybe flex.
Or Jerome Ford.
I would flex Nico. I'd flex Nico Collins. I've been on the Nico Collins hype train pretty much all season.
Benching Chase with Browning on Monday Night Football is a hard call, but feels like the correct one. No, you're not beating Clemson or UNC. Stop with this nonsense.
not going to lose horrible to FSU. It's going to be a very close game with Garrett Shredder shredding up that defense.
Garrett Shredder.
All right, who are we going with? Game 1.
Yeah, we got to get our picks up.
Titans, Browns. Oh, let's just go to the leaderboard real quick. I have no idea who's winning.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm winning it. Spencer's had 21-11. Nathan's 20-13. Ryan is 18-15.
Yeah, I came back last week a little
That
bit.
percentages looks like my percentage to make the playoffs in our
A
league.
lot of football. A lot of football left.
Just stop.
I think
the
we're
count.
playing each other in fantasy this week, so I'm going to smoke you, and we'll have to talk about it. next week.
I'm legit tanking in our sleeper league. You think I'm joking, but I'm tanking.
Tanking for Marv.
Yeah, Marvin Harris.
Tanking for Marv.
Jalen Hurts and Kelsey are my others. I didn't think I need to put that
Yeah,
in there.
for sure.
Oh, 1.5 point.
So this game's weird. This game's really weird for me because the Browns kind of suck, but they kind of don't. Like Deshaun Watson sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the kind of game where I'm just going to take the home team.
I picked
That's
Tennessee.
I hate to pick the Browns because I really hate Deshaun Watson, and I think they did my boy Baker dirty. But I think their Browns are going to win this game.
You don't like a good rub and tug?
Okay, what the hell
What
is
is
your-
going on?
Okay, all right, tight. I'm going Titans.
We're off of Deshaun Watson's back now. Wow.
I'm going
No, we're picking. I picked Tennessee. I think they've got a better team than Cleveland. Even though Cleveland's defense is better, I think Tennessee's offense is miles ahead.
All right, we'll go Cleveland. Falcons, Lions. I'm going to go with the big upset. I'm not sure if it's that big of an upset, but I'll go Falcons.
Desmond Ridder only wins at home. Give me the
Yeah.
Lions here.
Lions all day. I think that's embarrassing. But you can't switch because you just embarrassed yourself.
No, I'm going Falcons. I'm sticking to that. Saints, Packers.
I'm going Saints.
Well, the new ownership of the Bears.
The Packers just had a cakewalk last week, so they'll probably have, they're a little overconfident. I think Michael Thomas just destroys them.
Don't forget, Ryan, you can't disrespect the owner of the Bears. The owner of the Bears. So you got to go Packers here.
No, I'm going with the New Orleans Saints because I still do believe that the Packers are a very bad football team. It's just the Bears are even worse. So I'm going with
Joshua-
the New Orleans.
I do think Zay Flowers will have a big day with OBJ out. It will be Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews. He has nobody else to throw to. Shout out Rashad Bateman. Saints,
Yeah.
Packers. I'll go Packers.
I'm with the Saints.
Saints.
Saints start.
This might be
I think we're
unanimous
all-
here this next game.
I think
Yeah,
we're all
I'm going
Miami.
Dolphins.
Miami for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
riding
we're going
Miami.
I can't imagine. I can only imagine who Spencer's picking here with his hatred for Justin Herbert.
Yeah, it's not even close. I've been told that Justin Herbert's an elite quarterback for 2 years, and all he does is suck. So we'll go Vikings, Chargers 0-3. They fire Kellen Moore. Maybe Kellen Moore brings in another quarterback. Hopefully.
I'm going
Or-
Chargers.
Kellen Moore.
Yeah, I'm
what am I
going
talking about?
Chargers
Brandon
here.
Staley. Sorry.
I'm gonna go Chargers. I don't know And neither one's going to surprise me, but
Did y'all both go Chargers here?
Chargers, yeah.
Wow. Maybe he could finally pick up a win. Patriots, Jets. I'll go Patriots.
Well, I'm going New England.
I'm going to go with the Jets here at home. I think that defense is pretty good. New England did look good towards the end last week, but I'm going to give Zach Wilson the benefit of the doubt, going with the Jets.
I am going Commanders versus the Bills.
You're crazy.
I think the Commanders beat the Bills.
I'm going Commanders at home as well. Brian Robinson.
Are you really going Commanders? Wow.
I picked these yesterday.
I picked them like before.
Could you imagine all three of us going with the Commanders?
You're crazy.
I'm only doing this to buy a win, though.
Josh Allen's amazing. I'm going with Josh Allen.
I do think the Bills will win, but I'm trying to buy a win. So,
speaking
Texans,
of Josh
Jags,
Allen, I'm going with another Josh Allen. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Give me Jacksonville.
Yeah. We all going Ravens.
Baltimore,
here.
Yep.
This one's a pretty easy one. Are we all going Seattle
We're
here?
all going Seattle.
Yep.
Nobody chooses Carolina.
We're all going Kansas City, right?
Yeah. This is not a tough one.
We're all going Dallas. Dallas.
Yeah. We're going another tough one to pick.
Now we finally
got
a
a tough one.
Finally, Sunday Night Football. I texted Nathan yesterday. This Sunday Night Football game stinks. But I will go Steelers.
I'm going Raiders at home.
I'm going Steelers. I still think the Steelers are going to have a losing record for the first time under Mike Tomlin this year. They're going to go 8-9, or 7-10, but I don't think they're losing starts tonight. Going with the Steelers.
Okay.
We all going Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going Rams over Bengals.
I'm going Bengals.
I would switch this if Joe Burrow plays, but right now I'm going Rams.
I'm going to go Rams even with Burrow. I don't know what's going on with that team. So I'm going Rams right now. They look pretty good.
Okay. How many total points will be scored in the Rams versus Bengals? I say Puka has 4 touchdowns, so we'll go 28. Oh, no, I got to pick a score. 28, 45. We'll go to 45.
I went 51. I picked the Bengals, by the way.
I put 45 as well, actually. That's hilarious.
I think it's 28-17. And then with the eliminator pick, who did you pick?
My eliminator pick is Dallas.
My eliminator pick is Kansas City, even though I was not added to the eliminator.
But I would send you an invite.
I was never sent the invite, so
I sent you the invite. Joshua says Joshua Kelly, Raheem Mostert, Rashad White, Khalil Herbert, Mike Williams. We already answered. Oh no, we haven't answered.
No, it's a different
one. One running back, one wide receiver, and one flex. We will go Josh Kelly, Raheem Mostert, and Mike.
So you don't like Rashad White this week?
No, not
no Rashad White.
I don't like Khalil Herbert.
I love Mike Williams.
What'd you say?
I think Khalil Herbert. I don't like him this week. The Bears are going to fall behind so quickly.
You hate Khalil Herbert. You like Rashawn.
No,
Rashawn is the better player.
Rashawn Johnson's not the better player.
I don't like Khalil Herbert this week because the Bears are going to fall behind so quickly where they're just going to be throwing. So Justin Fields literally might have like 250 yards for the first time in his career. So people are going to look at his stats and be like, whoa, like 250 yards and 3 picks? What a guy.
Who do you prefer, like, in real life between Herbert and Roshan?
Roshan's Roshan.
Yeah, I think it's Roshan.
I like both guys. I think they're –
No, you don't.
They're
You don't like both guys.
I think we're kind of having a mid-off right now.
Yeah, we really are having kind of a mid-off.
Yeah.
Sit Rashad White. Would you prefer David Montgomery over both of them, though?
David Montgomery?
Yeah.
No.
Who they had last year.
Oh, we're talking about for the Bears question. I was like, what?
No, because I think Roshan's ceiling is a little higher than David's.
Yeah, Roshan's going to be a guy.
I don't
know who David Montgomery is. And I think Roshan Johnson's obviously for like 1 year. Sure, David Montgomery would be better, but we're going like 3-4 years down the line. Yeah. So no.
Got to go with the upside.
Let's see. We did a poll earlier. 55 votes. I think that's enough now to had to determine.
Yeah, that's
the winner.
fair. That's fair.
We're going to stop the poll. Can we
Why?
stop it?
Why would you stop it?
I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore.
I got to get on there with my burners and get Jameer up there.
Puka 56. That should be a little bit higher. I was expecting Karen to get a lot more votes there. Guess the public is not that high on Karen Williams.
Josh Kelly or Madison. Give me Josh Kelly. I cannot stand Alexander Madison. He's so bad.
Nathan's sleeping on there, the Alexander Madison.
He's a walking trash can. They just added another trash can in that backfield in Cam Akers.
Yeah, I know.
Free Ty Chandler. Ty Chandler is the best player in that backfield.
Andy Dalton or wait on Joe Burrow.
You got to wait on Joe Burrow, and if he doesn't play, then pick somebody else up.
Who could you go?
Leave an empty spot on your roster.
Good thing he said it was full PPR because that changes my pick.
Andy might go out wide and.
What Andy Dalton? Like just look in your free agent list.
Yes, exactly.
I'll say wait on Burrow, go Browning. If not, I don't think Burrow's playing though. I don't think Joe Burrow's going to play. No, you will not be on the Fanatics.
Maybe get
this
Baker.
Morning. You will just be
Baker if Burrow doesn't play.
I doubt Baker's available. If Baker's available in this league, there's no way he would go. We'll go Isaiah Pacheco here. I know we have him ranked higher. D Hop or McLaurin.
You think Pacheco runs all over the Bears today, Ryan?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, they all will. That's like literally. That's embarrassing. The Bears haven't won a meaningful game. No, the Bears haven't won a meaningful football game in 11 months.
We'll get James Conner there.
Who do you think they'll take with the first pick?
October 24th, 2022 was when Justin Fields allegedly became the best quarterback in football when he beat the Patriots, and they haven't won a single game since. Like this team has regressed since that game, not gotten better.
Wait, they haven't won a game since then?
No, that were 3-4 after that.
Being a Bears fan has to be pretty rough.
Well, it was better under Trubisky. For how much flack that kid got, it was way better under him.
We gotta get Ryan and Grant in a group chat. That way they can just cry together and vent about the Bears.
Well, I'm not mad about it. I'm not upset about it. It's like Syracuse is killing it, so I'm good.
Syracuse.
Well, Syracuse hasn't faced anybody though. Like once again, respect to our Army.
They're playing high school.
They have a great football team.
They're playing high school teams.
We're going Zach Moss in this. I think we are.
They have a tough schedule.
Aaron Jones isn't playing, right?
I'm not sure if he's playing.
I haven't heard. I need to look.
Hey, what do you think about Usher performing at the halftime show, Ryan?
For what?
Usher's performing at the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
For what?
I didn't even know that was a thing this year. He was doing it. Okay, great.
Is that your only reaction to that? What's the last good Usher song? Me and Nathan were joking about that before you came on. Mike Williams or Josh Kelly?
Confessions in 04?
Mike Williams.
2004. That's what I said, is we're living in like the mid-2000s.
Yeah, I said it would have been a great halftime show about 10 years ago. Ask him how he feels about the new ownership. I tried asking about the Jordan Love ownership.
It's literally like the stupidest question ever. Like no one finds it funny.
I find it pretty funny. I love the question.
I'm on board with the question.
It's like it's like great. You have a team that's better than a team that sucks. Like congrats.
No, we don't. No, it's just Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is not a good quarterback though.
I think Jordan Love looks good.
When he's backing up freaking Josh Allen in 3 years, we'll see who's a good quarterback.
Did we answer Nico Collins or DK?
Yes, I sneaked in a little DK while Brian was talking. Ryan is pretty happy with the current Bears situation. I think that's what we can gather from that.
Look, I'm all in on Drake May. I'm waiting for
Drake
that.
May. Wow.
Yep.
I think they need like Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. No. You can probably get him. Where is he going in the draft? That's my question. I'm like,
just wait for Spencer's mock draft.
I think he's mocked like top 10, isn't he?
Well, he's a 5th-year senior, right? I mean, he's played like 50 games or something, 51 games. So
I would guess he goes like mid to later first round.
I was gonna say, so that gives you like, is that a red flag for you, or like
what drafting? I don't think a 25-year-old.
I don't think it should be. I mean, the Rams just took Stetson Bennett. He was like 37.
Yeah, so. Where is Stetson Bennett? Is anybody read into that situation? Does anybody here know what's going on with Stetson Bennett? He's like on a leave of absence from the Rams, but nobody knows why. They said it was something personal.
Did he catch some kind of like DUI or something?
Yeah, but that was earlier in the offseason.
Maybe he got another one. I don't know.
Madison or Hunt? We'll go
Madison.
No, but with the Bears, man,
what a rough week it's been for the Bears, right?
Right. Yeah. They lost the worst DC in the history of Bears football.
Yeah, so their DC got raided. And then like $100,000.
Really true. That's not necessarily true. That was a rumor.
Well, it did come out that he got raided. Like his house got raided.
That's not necessarily true. That there was no that was denied. So we're
I
unsure.
I think it's true.
There was conflicting reports. It's conflicting reports. So I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on it. I don't want to
allegations. Allegedly.
I don't want to give you one side of. I could give it to you off camera, but I'm not.
But we'll skip past that. And then $100,000 in equipment was stolen yesterday, right?
It was a bet, yeah. And then they cut Nathan Peterman and re-signed him, and I was like, "What is the team doing? They
just solved their problems with one move and then bring their problems back."
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Nathan Peterman.
So yeah, they made a lot of interesting decisions that went nowhere. But but something that annoys me with like Bears and Bears fans, I love reading like these. I love reading these articles of like the top 10 Bears quarterbacks of all time, or like top 5, and they would put Justin Fields at like 4.
But that's how bad the quarterbacks have been, though, right?
No. But they would do it before this year. They'd say, "Oh, well, he's got the potential," and it's like, I do not think you should put a guy with no like concrete, the guy that hasn't proven anything just because he has an upside or had an upside, in those lists. Like it's kind of unbelievable that they'd put. Like Cutler should always be number 1, McMahon 2, and Trubisky 3.
I'm gonna be honest. Besides Jim Harbaugh, Jay McMahon, and Jay Cutler, I've never heard of any.
You never watched? Wait, scroll up.
You've never watched Johnny Lujack?
You never watched Sid Luckman highlights from back in the day?
Sid Luckman has the record for most touchdowns in a game.
Kyle Orton. That is so gross.
Orton is your 9th best quarterback.
That's so gross.
Okay, so here's the thing with that. Is like Doug Flutie being there. Like Doug Flutie was there for 1 year. So that the ranker thing is bad. The ranker thing, I don't go by ranker. Like Justin Fields at 12, that's unbelievable. Like if you go by
who are these guys?
Bill Wade, Rex Grossman, Steve Walsh, I know who these guys are, but like Trubisky, for example, Josh McCown was pretty good actually. So we need to have him a little bit higher. Trubisky, for example, had the highest passer rating, highest completion percentage, best touchdown to interception ratio of any Bears quarterback in a 4-year span when he was there, for a minimum of like over 1,000 passes or whatever it was. So if we're going off of that, like, so look at some articles though, like just literally like top 10 Bears quarterbacks. Like, these articles are unbelievable. But Cutler has all the records. So he should be number 1. I think McMahon should be 2. And then Trubisky really should be 3. Justin Fields should be nowhere in that list. He hasn't done a single thing. I don't think 5-22 is a top 10 list or a top 20. I don't want to go off upside. There's been 100 seasons of Bears football, and to win 5 games in 3 years is not top 10 football.
So I searched up who's the owner of the Bears, and this came up. Is that true?
That was like the 30th photo you found.
It is. It was. Behind this lady. This lady was all over it. Didn't know this lady owned the Bears.
Yeah, Virginia McCaskey. That's George Hallis's granddaughter.
Former Packers cheerleader. Are they still moving to Texas?
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
embarrassing. I went on for like 10 minutes thinking that
that's a true statement, though. Like, you shouldn't put a guy that hasn't done anything in a top 10 list.
All right. If we don't have any more questions here in a little bit, we are going to hop off. I'm sure all the Bears fans are loving Ryan just complaining about the Bears. Sit Rashad White.
It's more fans that are – it's like the blogger boys that are writing annoying stuff. Like, just get over it. You know, like that's me putting Drake May at number 2. Like, he hasn't even freaking played, but he's the number 2 best Bears quarterback of all time. He's not even on the
He would probably be ranked at
but he has an upside.
Do you really want to draft another UNC quarterback, seeing how the last one turned out?
The last one turned out as the best Bears quarterback of all time. So,
I didn't see him on that ranker list, though.
really, you're gonna go off ranker? You're gonna go off ranker?
Well, it seems like a really.
That's probably like some dude on like his lunch break just slapped together a list. He just Googled random Bears quarterback, just like threw it on there.
I'm trying to find
Just
Like
look
Spencer
up.
made that list.
Yeah, Spencer probably did, ranking all.
So I'd obviously throw Sid Luckman up there.
So I'm assuming
Justin Fields is 5th here.
I'm assuming Ryan was not on board with.
Justin Fields should not even be near a list. He hasn't done a single thing with the Bears. He's 5-22 as a starter. He's got like 25 touchdowns, 22 picks. The number 1 quarterback in Bears history is Jay Cutler. Number 2 is Jim McMahon. Number 3 is Mitch Trubisky. Then you can go Harbaugh. You could throw a couple other guys in there, but Justin Fields should be nowhere near a top 10 list. You could say, oh, well, upside this, upside that. Well, we've seen him play in 27 starts. We've seen him play, I think, in 29 total games. We know who Justin Fields is by now with the Bears. We know who he is. He's not a top 10 Bears quarterback of all time.
How do you feel about the other NFL players ranking him inside the NFL top 100?
I thought that was ridiculous. I was shocked. I said, where does a 3-win quarterback fit in the top 100?
Would you really put Mitch Trubisky inside the top 5?
Of Bears quarterbacks of all time? Yes.
I feel like that's a little bit of recency bias. Like, and
It's
how
not
do you
even
rank somebody? How do you rank somebody who played in like 2015 versus like 1950?
It was a different game.
Well, I
But
have no
here's the
idea.
thing. Trubisky went 25-13 with Matt freaking Nagy. He made the playoffs twice with that fool. So,
Soon.
look, I don't know, man.
Hey, Grant say he's not coming. That just means more talkers for us.
Wow.
It's tough.
Sid
Sid Luckman,
comment of you.
Sid Luckman had 28 touchdowns at 43.
Yeah, he was good.
This is
George
what they're
Blanda.
supposed to go to.
George Blanda
Oh,
was
really?
good too. He was a quarterback and a kicker.
Okay, all right. He just lost all his credibility.
He played till he was 48.
31
So,
picks in a season.
He threw
Suck on that
31 picks, though.
31 picks in one
He
season.
started 7 games and threw 31 picks.
yeah,
How is that
Something.
possible?
something Peyton Manning
Is
couldn't do.
that's over 4 picks a game.
Yeah, how is that possible?
I wasn't alive to see it. So.
That's got to be a typo. You haven't watched Vegas highlights
Yeah, can we go watch his highlights?
on your slideshow?
Do whatever you want to do.
What are we doing? We're not doing this. This is crazy.
What?
Yeah,
Not watching
this is not fantasy football related. Come on, guys.
Get back to Twitter.
I know. We're
Hey,
just
do
talking
not
to
do
Bears
not
right
wrap
now.
me into this. Do not wrap me into this. I'm not behind this.
We cannot.
You can post it on your Twitter later about how great. I never put Sid Luckman in the top 5. So, just because some random dude on his lunch break did.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all are
Doesn't
crapping on Ranker.
Doesn't mean. I mean, it's true though. I mean, come on, guys. We can't put Justin Fields in the top 10 of anything unless you're literally like Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or whoever. Like, you cannot be
Mahomes
put in a top 5 list of your team until you have cemented yourself of anything.
We should throw a Sid Luckman jersey up on the wall here, right behind us for the
What number did Sid
podcast.
Luckman wear?
You should do
It was
that.
probably like 67.
Yeah, he probably did wear like 70.
Because he was probably like their left tackle when they run sweeps. He was throwing picks.
They said, "Hey, you're gonna go out and start 7 games. We don't give no
You're
picks."
gonna go out and start. What was his number? His number was 42.
Are you serious?
He was like their quarterback / fullback.
Jeez Louise. All right, well, that will be it. We don't have any more YouTube questions. We've heard Ryan ramble on enough. Ryan, thank you for coming on. Where can we find your
Spencer
your
just
articles?
kicking off. That's unreal.
I don't even know what your question was. Somewhere you'll find.
I said, where can you find your articles?
Bears.
Oh, we got a
Wire.
question. Shut up, Brian. Hold on. Start Zach Moss, B-Rob, Terry, Jordan Addison, or
B-Rob.
Tutu at flex.
B-Rob.
Yeah, we'll go B-Rob. All right, Brian. Where can you find?
Bears Wire. It's a Bears Wire. So
We have a famous author on here. So can we give him a hand?
Thank you,
Ryan,
Ryan.
for coming on.
Thank you, Ryan.
We have famous authors here too. We got Spencer, who makes the best.
I do write my occasional once a year article.
Yep.
He makes the best top 10 lists where he puts really shitty quarterbacks at number like.
Yeah.
2.
So Nathan, so let's go see where I rank Justin Fields is in the power rankings this week.
Hey, if he's not,
I put him
my
at 8.
Dude, what are you doing with your life?
What's wrong with that?
There's a clown.
He should be 32. He's.
But Nathan also put him at 8.
Oh, stop.
But Nathan's probably just copying your work. He's probably just like copying your work. He's just like, whatever, I'll just copy.
Yeah, he was like,
I was at work while Spencer's like sitting in the bathtub with a glass of wine. And he just copies his ranking, pastes it in mine, and puts it on the website.
Exactly. All right, Ryan. Well, thank you for hopping on. We will be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. Ryan will be joining us for week 4. But follow us at the FF Fanatics 3 on Twitter and check out our website at thefffanatics.com. We will see you next week. Peace.